I'm making this a red string that I sell on Amazon. So I was sitting here, and a lot of times when I do menial work, like work with my hands, dishes or other things, I I get inspired or my mind starts going. So I have all these thoughts, and I was thinking that the other day when we were sitting, it all connects. It's amazing how everything in your life all connects. This workshop that I'm doing, the Twin Flame Journey. Um, and the other day when I was sitting, I was, uh, I was with him. I have a hard time saying my twin because it sounds kind of corny to me. It sounds corny. But we were sitting and and he was editing the text in his website, and he was writing in there about his vision. He has his vision written in there, and he told me the story of who told him to how it came to be that he wrote down his vision. And I was thinking about it. It's such a perfect thing to have a vision because you have like a map, you have like an umbrella, because you know what your overall vision of your life story is. So then anything that you come to do, you can check up against that vision. It's like a map. It like keeps your what you do clean, because does it help? Is it under the umbrella of my vision, or is it out of my vision, out of my you know, like me doing things that are wasting my time, menial things that don't mean anything. And I guess there are no menial tasks, are there? When you really think about it, everything serves a purpose, so there are no menial tasks. But you know what I mean. You know, the everyday things that you have to do just to keep, this 3D mode in motion. So I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, wow, that's perfect when you have a vision that everything comes under that vision. And now I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, like, I was thinking, well, I really want to sit down and write out my vision. If I sit down and write out my vision, I think that my whole life will start to revolve around that vision. When I sit down, that my workshop will revolve around that vision. It'll have to come under, and that'll also give me like a map for what that workshop needs to be. Then, know that it's in my vision, and also other things in my life. You make a vision of how you want it to look, and if it's not looking like that, then even like a relationship that is out of balance, where one side is wanting more than the other side, or things that are out of balance. Then you can put your vision of how things should look there, and then the relationships or whatever will fall naturally into their natural place. Like, you won't go under your vision. So I was thinking about what my vision is. Like, what is it? Honestly. And really, what I feel is that it all sounds corny and sounds like, um, as I'm hearing my twin say, Miss Universe. But I really do feel like like I have keys and I want to release people from pain, from their own suffering. And really like make the world a pleasanter place. Make the world a beautiful place that it is. Show how beautiful it is, and that there are alternative ways of living. That you can just live through love, and everything is as it is, and everything is perfect. And you can just ease into that. Ease the human condition, or the human make peace and love, and bring people together and connect them back to themselves and help them become whole and realized. It feels like that is my most natural the most natural place for me to be. Okay, well, I'm glad I got that out, because now I can look back at that. I still need to sit down and write out my vision. I still feel like that's a little bit like up in the air and kind of like not quite solidified, but that might be the gist of it. If I have to sit down and write it out, then it'll come through better. And then once I have my vision written out, then it'll be really easy to figure out what I do under my vision. You know, there's so many different aspects of all of that, you know. Like, there's so many different aspects under that, you know, and in the spiritual level. So I think that once I get that written out, then I can start looking at, okay, what is under that, and then start writing all that out, and then I'll slowly start building myself a map from here to there. I know how I work, and I'm starting to feel like this underlining like excitement going on. Like I want to get this out of the way because I have all these other things that I'm really excited about. Also, I'm also really excited about my YouTube channel. I'm really excited about it because it's all there. You know, it doesn't matter if anybody sees it or doesn't see it now. I mean, I know that there are people that see it and watch it, and it's cool. I don't mean in that way. I mean, like, I'm doing it for doing it. I don't even know what really I'm doing it for. I kind of know that this journey that I'm on is something spectacular, and it's out of this world. And if I record this process and the process of everything that I'm going through and all the everything that's going on in my mind, it is helping me also work it out, and it is also kind of showing the truth in it. This is what it is. This is out of this world, and you can see the transformation that is happening in me during this process, how strong I'm becoming. You know, the other day, you know, I cry over things, and then the next time we meet, we joke over them. You know, I cry over things, and then we joke over them. and they become to where they don't hurt me anymore. It's like I've already walked through that pain. That won't hurt me anymore. I'm getting stronger in every step that I go. Getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And I'm going through more and more and more and more. And I'm also seeing how things are less and less and less affecting me. You know, somebody wrote me, I think I wrote it, I already did a video about it, but somebody wrote me something about on Facebook why I am conceited or why I'm stuck up or something like that. And I'm like, you know, it didn't even fathom me. It was like, okay, whatever. I know that it doesn't have anything to do with me and what I post, because I know I wasn't feeling stuck up when I posted. So it has to do with him and how he views the world. And if he was doing it, how he would feel like he's being stuck up. That has nothing to do with me. So it didn't even like, it was just, it was almost like funny to watch, you know, where you've gotten to a point where you can just look at things like that and you say, oh, that's funny. That's funny that dude thought that. I just got added to my son's WhatsApp basketball group. So you can see I'm just like all smiles. He is so sweet. He's so funny. I think he said something in there about, you know, he can say whatever he wants. I can feel the energy. He's all trickery with his words, but the energy that he sends, I can feel. He'll say something, he'll tell me some kind of story. I'll have like a real kick to it, you know, like a kick to your heart. And then he'll tell me a completely unrelated story that has nothing to do with that or with us or our relationship or anything. But the energy that he's sending is like telling me something about something else that he said. So it's all like that, all snaky, but in a good way. I don't mean I mean in a good way. Anyway, also, like I'm doing these videos and they're kind of like a monologue. You know, they're me telling my story. I mean, it's my story. I get to tell it. So, when we met yesterday, or afterwards, also when we met, but also afterwards on the phone, he was telling and telling and telling and telling, and I tried to put a couple words in, and he says, "No, this is a monologue." He says, "Can't you tell? It's a monologue." Okay. I have a phone call, so I'm hanging up. Thank you for watching.